Good afternoon, I'm Rolf Weston, the manager of Camp Radio, and I'd like to thank my team. Help us Dr. Percy from Bradfordshire, who does a good job, doesn't he, in interviews. Lisa, Kerry, and Lance, and Warren, thank them very much. Introduce the platform here. I've got Orm and Olivine on your right-hand side, my wife, Mai, and 12 months ago here at Big Camp, the idea was born to form ARA, which is now trademark registered with the Adventist Church. And there was a need to coordinate all our radios. Last year we had about 200 different radio repeater stations all over Australia, including Tasmania. But now we've got 305, 9 in the last few months, and the number is still growing. And I just heard Caboolture mention, we got one for Caboolture. We paid for the license, $2,300, and the conference is generously helping every church to have their own license with $2,000. And if Caboolture Church pays for the equipment, then we're happy to set one up. I heard Millmerran mention with the Storm Company. Well, all you mentioned setting up Millmerran a couple of years ago. Asleep on the roof, it was a terrible cold day. And we managed to do it. Well, we have a website. Don't want to tell you the earl because it's too long, you forget by the time you get home and I'm going to write it down. But Google knows everything, so you Google Adventist Radio Australia and a few links pop up and you can check us out on the website. We're mainly there for resources. We get you licenses, we get you broadcast equipment, the best equipment. We get you flyers to put in your town, the letterboxes. We have the CD that we give you. If you come down to the export hall, we've got bumper stickers that you can put on people's cars. To let the town know that you exist. Otherwise, it's no use having a radio station and wait for somebody to stumble across when they do channel surfing. But it's good to, it pays to advertise, okay? Last year I dragged, is Laurie from Ready Creek available? Ask him to be here. Yes, the big fella coming. Okay, last year I dragged up Sean Steinhardt. He was listening to Kilcoy 88 FM from the Caravan Park. He was used to listen to UCB or Remo and Vision FM, whatever they call it. And he stumbled across our side, and he was 3 months at Kilcoy, and he got baptised. So I got him up here last year, I don't know whether you remember. This year we got 2 new converts. One we were listening to S 87.6 FM. Another German name, Les Brensdorf, and he was in the Caravan Park listening to UCB, and then he came across our, and he found ours a lot better. So he started attending church. He hasn't got a church yet. So, and then he came in his old working gear to see whether he would be accepted. But they loved him so much that he soon came in his good gear before the Lord. And there's another lady by the name of Wendy. She's having Bible study. She was listening to 87.6 FM Blackbutt. And she's now having Bible study with a retired pastor. Both of them are too shy to come up here, but they said maybe next year. So, sorry for that. Laurie from, you told me the other day, just by chance come across about the guy that works with you.
I'm been working down in MOV, and luckily they have a radio station down there, and I listen to it all the time when I'm working. I had a young man working with me there one day, and he was standing there listening away to the radio, much to my I didn't know what he was doing, but I said to him, we've got to come over here and do something else over here. He said, hold on a minute. I said, I need to listen to this. This is really good radio station. And he really enjoys listening to it. And there's another story of another man down in that area who was working in that area, and he was listening to a sermon driving along the road, and he pulled up along the side of the road, and he started to listen to the sermons on the radio, and he now attends church regularly down in that area.
Amen. Amen.
A lady came to our booth yesterday from Karaoke. We put on their talk, we put a station on there. We're renting it from Visitors Australia. And a lady tells us there through the week, she said she went into the pizza shop in Karaoke and heard our broadcast, 3ABN broadcast, in the pizza shop. I thought it was good, unique. Okay, what else do I have to say? We need, I hate asking for money, but we need good sponsors, say with only $10, $20, $30 a month, We want to change over to digital. Analog is finished, we want to change up to digital. And we're so advanced with our technology that we can run our stations over the internet. We have the software, we've got the manpower, we can do it, upload fresh content every night, allows your church to advertise, you're listening to karaoke 97.6 FM, whatever. You advertise a mission, a cooking class, whatsoever, you can advertise through this way. But we need people that will sponsor a station. We've got 305 such stations throughout Australia now, praise the Lord, and it's still growing. But next year we hope to have 400 or 500. So if you find a sponsor for $10 or $20 or $30 a month, we can do this, upgrading and run this station over the internet or the mobile phone towers, wherever there is reception. There are areas that are still unentered with our broadcast. You're looking at your watch? Pastor, can I remind you that you didn't get me through the week 5 minutes when the others got one? Can I have double time? There are unentered areas of FM radio, which is Sydney Metropolitan, Toowoomba, Bundaberg, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, and a few others. And we like to get in there. We serve a God that moves mountain of difficulties. With prayer and fasting, we can do it. We've done so many things. And if you want to put your name down in the newsletter, we've got over 100 people that we send a newsletter with the latest available license to buy and whatever happened in this radio scene around Australia. And got stuff. Lost my thread. Yeah, if you want to put your name down and in the expo hall in the booth, and I'll let you know with your available license then. Sorry, lost the thread.